Hello everyone, welcome. My name is vAaron and today I want to talk about how do people have fun on Neverwinter? What kind of content do they do? So I've asked a few people and the replies were quite surprising, to be honest. So don't forget, this is called Dungeons and Dragons. It's Neverwinter Dungeons and Dragons, right? So how do people have fun? You would expect we run dungeons, or we do gauntlets. For anyone who doesn't know, a gauntlet is where you essentially go to the queues and you do every single dungeon in that queue. And it used to be very, very fun, very enjoyable, and it used to be lucrative as well, but not anymore. So I asked a few people, and I still want to ask a few more, but for this video I'm just going to mention the few that I did ask. So one of them said, well, he made a joke out of it at first, but one of them said doing events. This one surprised me because doing events, in my opinion, isn't fun. And this just goes for show, people have fun in different ways when it comes to Neverwinter. So when it comes to doing events, what this person does, he'll log on. He doesn't care about his character. There's been that many reworks. He doesn't have the enchantments, doesn't have the insignias, so he doesn't do dungeon running because he's automatically at a disadvantage. This stick drift is killing me. But instead, what he does, he logs on, he does the events, and he'll spend time in the events. And that is essentially his idea of fun when it comes to Neverwinter. That's how he enjoys the game. That's his preference, it's up to him. So I asked a couple more, and these two said they make AD. Now this one got me interested because how do you make AD? I'm sure there's a lot of people who would like to know how to make AD, how you're doing it, how you're having fun doing it. And they said, oh no, we're not having fun doing it. They said, in order to find this game enjoyable, you need Astral Diamonds. And I fully agree with that. They said, if you do not have Astral Diamonds, you are going to fall behind. And then the game is going to become even more grindy to you. So they spend their time making AD. How do they make AD? Well, they go in Avernus, they farm tier 3 hunts, they sell the hunts. Or sell the gear from the tier 3 hunts. And that's essentially how they make coal moats. And with them coal moats, they will sell them. They won't sell all of them. So let's say they are able to make 30 coal moats. They'll sell 20. And looking at the price in coal moats, you're making nearly 900k per one. And if you've got 20, it's a substantial amount of AD. It's about 18 million AD. And there's a number of them that do this. They do it as a group and then they share it all out. It honestly takes them no time at all, and they're becoming very, very AD rich doing it. But remember what they said. They do not have fun doing it. It's just something that they have to do in order to find the game enjoyable when it comes to running more content. However, in terms of dungeons, because I asked them about dungeons, do you find dungeons fun? They said no. They said dungeons hasn't been fun since scaling was introduced. Now, although I agree and disagree with that, so scaling has absolutely ruined the game. Everyone knows my opinion on scaling. However, I did have some enjoyment. When it came to Lair of the Mad Mage and it came to IC, I enjoyed running them. My enjoyment stopped when they released Trials. And I don't mean like Cradle and all that. I mean Tower of the Mad Mage. I never once went in Zariel. That is completely pointless to go in there. Same with Crown of Caldegon. There is no reason to go in there. They are essentially making these giant trials that are mechanic heavy on servers from like 2016 or whenever the last update on the servers was, and the servers can't handle it. A lot of friendships are ending because of these trials. And that is the harsh reality. So they actually avoid dungeons and trials because they don't want to sweat, they don't want to argue, they don't want to get frustrated because the scaling and all the character changes have just nerfing them into oblivion. So all they do, they run around Avernus, they farm the hunts, they sell the hunts, they'll give the hunts away to guildies, and I believe I have just frozen. All I'm doing is standing here. But let me know what you guys do to have fun when it comes to Neverwinter. Me personally, I play ESO. Sadly, my game is froze, so it is what it is. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new and you want to make your way back to the channel. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.